Hello, everybody. Welcome to. It's been too long. Welcome to Not Well. I'm Bobby.
I'm Jim.
I'm falling apart already, and it hasn't even started.
Now, just before we started, the reason he's struggling,
Yeah, I think this is why.
he gave in a little announcement to me to let me know that a longtime listener and caller-inner who had recently been absent, we were presuming was dead, assuming, for months we didn't hear from him, actually had called in December, and someone hadn't checked. But here it is.
Guess who's back again. Thatcher's back. Hey. Cute boys. Hi. I've been listening to your podcast episodes nonstop.
Okay.
And I've heard the shout outs. I'm so sorry I took a hiatus, but I'm back. And I will let you in on why I took that hiatus later. But for now, I will ask you, what are your favorite things about the holidays?
Okay.
And what are your unfavorite things about the holidays?
Okay.
I love that.
Favorite holiday memories or moments. Anything like that. Thank you guys. Love you guys. I missed you guys, and I'm
sucking dick. So
And then there was a second one that's shorter.
Okay, let's play that.
Shorter, so we'll just get this one done.
Jim Bobby. Since everybody's talking about it, I might as well ask you guys, what were your most searched porn this year?
Oh, yeah.
Would you say?
I've got
What
interesting
kind of porn
answers.
do you like? What kind of freaking nasty wetness you get into? Just kidding, that was gross. But yeah, tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Full of energy, full of
sobriety,
maybe.
perhaps. I think
We need to know.
We need to know Thatcher. Fill us
I don't know
in.
if you understand this or not, but you're now the star of the show.
We have talked about you nonstop every episode for the past 3-4 months because we're like, where's Thatcher?
Where's he at?
Where's Thatcher?
Other listeners were concerned.
Yeah, even other listeners
people
reach
were
out
like,
to us and
have
we're
you-
like, has Thatcher called in? We're like, no.
So welcome back again. You left us two questions.
Yeah, let's talk about holidays. Favorite part and worst
now
part.
that they're my favorite part's now because it's over. The worst part.
What? I know you are not.
This year was not the year.
It was not Christmassy.
I don't know. I just didn't feel any of the holidays. Not
Christmassy.
even my Christmas. Oh, trust me, I have a Christmassy now.
Yeah, I know. 6 pounds up.
6 pounds up, guys. So I'm back to being fat. And that's how it feels. I'm not even fucking kidding.
Yeah,
I'm fat.
I fucking gained 6 pounds.
The
I'm like,
minute
after
I see-
losing like 80 something. Like, honey.
The minute I see people now, I go, I'm fat. And they're like, girl, do you remember when you couldn't even remember when your knees hurt and
that
your hips
first
hurt?
picture on your
Oh my
slide
God,
that you posted on Instagram, I was like,
Yeah,
that
it's
was
wild.
January.
Yep.
I was like, that
was a lie.
That
was before I did semaglutide, which is like the end. It was the beginning of December 23,
beginning
but
of
it's still
December, yeah.
it's still close enough.
No, it's so close. Yeah. I
So-
was like, that picture does not look like you.
No, not at all.
Don't look like you.
Don't look like me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
that's your favorite part of the holidays because they're over.
Yeah, I'm over it. But my least favorite,
Getting gifts for people I
Yeah,
don't want to
no,
get
actually,
gifts for. That's mine.
know-
I said it.
mine's opening gifts.
Oh,
Yeah,
tell me about that, and I'll tell you why mine.
mine is I just really
You don't like trying to act excited.
yes, because
You're
a lot of
worried.
times I
You're
don't.
like-
Sometimes I'm so. What's the word when you lose your body?
Disassociated.
I disassociate so much when I'm opening a present that I don't even realize what it is, and I'll be like, "Yeah," like I'm ready to just try to do my reaction.
yeah, I see what-
Then I'm like,
yeah.
"Wait, what is it? Oh my god!" Like
I
I have to.
have seen you do the "what is it" moment.
Yeah,
a
I
few
have
times
to-
actually. I agree with you.
my brain takes
You're
a
like,
second.
Wow! Oh yeah, right. If I talk
Oh.
to you from across the room and we're at a party and I'm telling you something, sometimes that happens. You're like, right.
I need. Yeah.
What was that? And I'm like, oh, he didn't hear anything.
Yeah. What? Just kidding.
So you need to come back into your body. We need to do some body grounding exercises I'll teach you. My least thing about the holidays that I don't like to do is buy gifts for people that I don't really or wouldn't get a gift
Why
for.
are you?
Like white elephants or like present exchanges. I'm like, I do not want to put my time and energy into getting a good gift for a present exchange, but people do judge you, and even I judge others when you're in an exchange and what someone gives sucks. But it's like, none of us really want to be doing this. So why are we doing that? I don't want to be in any present holiday exchange unless it's like my family or my best friends. That's it.
I agree.
I don't want to do it at work. Because I don't like Rebecca over there, and I don't want to get Rebecca anything nice.
But then you're like, here you go, Rebecca.
But if you don't get something nice, everyone's like,
Becca.
wow, he brought something shitty. So it's just annoying.
Kind of the same,
it's annoying
It's
to
almost
me.
like the opposite of me.
Yeah, like these expectations.
Like, I don't want, like, I would rather, yeah.
You'd rather, you're
hate,
kind of probably more of an experience guy too than an item guy, I feel. Like you would rather have like a fun thing to do.
Yeah.
Let's just go out to dinner and then we'll come home and watch a movie or that night, date
or
night.
just stay home. I think I'm in depression again. We'll talk.
I do too. We're going to get into that. Favorite part of the holidays, spending time with family. Like I don't do it that often throughout the rest of the year. So I love the holidays because I'm like, I know I'll see them at least twice within a month. And then usually after New Year's too. So it's like, I'll see them 3 times in a short period of time.
Sure.
Then the rest of the year you can take off. No, I'm kidding. We haven't been doing that actually this past year.
Not even take off, but I mean, it is a little bit more. Well, I mean, some of us haven't seen others.
Well, and that's why it's a touchy subject
Merry
here on
fucking
Not
Christmas.
Well. Didn't
Anyway,
even know.
yeah, we're not.
Yep. Truth.
Bloop. Okay.
So
we've
thank
had a
you,
lot
Thatcher.
right at the beginning. Oh wait, then you
Thatcher.
said porn.
Oh.
Here's a shocker. Wait, should we tell our like craziest search? Ooh.
I don't even know. Like, I don't know my craziest, but I've done some crazy.
Oh my God. I don't actually look at porn anymore, really.
Yeah.
That's actually my answer. I don't even have a website I go to. I literally
I don't have a top porn category because I don't go to Pornhub or X.
care.
I'm only on X or like Blue Sky.
I feel like I've become a woman now. I'm more like about thinking about like, oh fuck, fantasy jerking off more than just porn jerking off. Like I
did that yesterday.
Fantasy jerked. Yeah, it's great.
I pretended. Yep.
It doesn't matter what you're pretending. You feel it.
I pretended I was someone in that person. The 2 people in the video were me and him.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was really intense.
Mine is always like, well, anyway.
What are yours?
It's always like the same dream, like just in a different form every time. One day dreams do come true.
Still that guy?
I don't know.
I think still that guy. That's why you're depressed, which we'll talk about later.
No.
So,
no. What is it?
What type of porn did you like? He said.
Sounds weird.
So he was saying, what type of porn is like a common recurrence?
So like
I feel like public, like locker room.
So
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I'm going to hell, and people are gonna be
showers.
like,
I don't give a fuck. Like. I can't.
So one category that
there's
I did,
like feet on the ground underneath the shower, and then
God.
There's 2 in that shower, and you can see the feet of the person next. So
you don't have to see what's going on.
They
you just
see
know.
too. Yeah, you just know.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, there's some like at one point I liked delivery porn, but we've talked about that.
Oh yeah, you really were into delivery.
Like I'm into like public. I'm into all.
Sorry,
is that why we like going to all these?
That's why we like.
We're going to the Eagle. We're like so we can just watch and just.
We're like, guys, we found the most amazing place. It's called the Eagle, and then I brought Matt there, and he was like, "This is kind of gross." He's literally, I'm just not into this.
And I'm like, look, there's a dick.
Yeah, and I'm like, but Matt, look at all these penises. And in that corner, you can go get sucked off by the guy with no teeth. It's like, yeah, it's pretty gross.
It's pretty gross.
Half the people here have monkey bumps.
Yeah, it's like that's what's always so scary.
Right. No, now I'm going sex negative. It's not true. It's not that bad.
Oh, so that'd be sex positive.
What?
You said sex negative?
Yeah, like the way I'm thinking about it because of Matt. It's not that bad at the Eagle. It's fine.
Oh, right.
It's like guys walking around in cool underwear, like girls walking around in bikinis.
There's some hot ass guys.
And you can make out with them if you want.
You know what would be great for straight people if they could go to a regular bar and then there was a back room and get fucked?
Right. If that day the guy or the girl wanted to do something fun, they went to the back and did it. Mm-hmm. But guess what? They don't do that, so sorry,
suck. Straights. I mean, I know that there is rumor that there's like camping situations with straight people.
That's true.
A lot of swinging,
But I feel like those are the outcasts. Like it's not that common in the gay community. People are like, yeah, we've been to the Eagle. Like everyone does this.
We're like, oh, you've been to the Eagle.
Right. All the gay guys do this. Well, not all.
Not all.
There are still
honestly,
some prudes.
and it's some of the ones that I really want to do it. I need them to. I want to be there for it. First time.
I've had fantasies of that. Like.
Yeah, like we're like so scared, and you're like you're like, oh, I got you. It's okay.
Oh my God.
We look like twins today.
I know. I kind of like it.
Twinning, bitch. Hopefully we don't black out again like last Saturday when I didn't remember on Sunday.
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't know what you did.
Which I have things written down from that.
Yeah, we need to go into this because
Okay.
we have a lot to say today.
I have a lot to say, and I do apologize for not being available as we have been. However, even the best of us need breaks. And also, we have a really good Chicago episode that I'm going to release at some point, but I need to
And who
spend
does it
time on
feature?
Well,
Brandon.
we talk about Brandon.
a lot.
His cock. No, we don't. Oh, well, I don't.
You didn't. I didn't either.
I don't know.
But
We
talk
were
about
hungover that
Brandon.
day, too. Were we? We were about to leave.
Well, let's not reveal all our
Yeah, okay.
problems. Let's get into the good stuff.
Let's get into the good stuff. Fairweather fans or friends. Fairweather friends.
You're like, all my friends better be fans.
You better be fans of this show, God
Let's
damn it.
talk about Fairweather Friends, though, because that's a real phenomenon.
It's a phenomenon, and I think it's real.
Okay, you don't have an example? You're the one who wrote it down. I'm trying to help lead you into a story.
I do have an example of the
Fairweather Friends.
well, it's like the friends that are only like there when they know there's an event
Well, yeah,
coming
that's
up.
the definition, but do you
Right.
have an example in your life?
Well, I don't know if I can discuss, but yeah, probably.
Oh.
I can't discuss. I'm not at liberty
Oh.
to discuss.
Wait,
But there's a
who?
few situations.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that
Right.
makes sense.
So you know.
I did know. Do you
it's
know?
like hot and cold. It's hot and cold. It's
Yeah.
It's very selfish
Everything's
and self-loathing and self
Self-guzzling.
cum guzzling.
Because of...
I'm
good.
trying so hard.
All right, I got something to say.
But like, do you know Fairweather Friends?
I have something we have to get.
Okay,
let me get flowing. Yeah, we got to get past
Gotta
Saturday.
Gotta get flowing.
This. So for Christmas on Christmas Eve, we go down to Matt's side of the family. So that's in it's in Berry County.
I'm not actually a fan.
Whoa, girl. Fuck.
Yeah, because it's different. It's
It is.
definitely
That's where
different.
I want my campground though. Like,
I know
not there
that's-
necessarily,
it's,
but like
it's kind of rural. Everyone, it's rural. Rural.
we don't want them to
rural
see our
from
cocks
where
in the
we
woods,
live.
so we got to buy
No, we
land out
don't.
there.
So we get there and everything's going great. Trash can fills up. I'm taking out the trash, and so then I take it out. I'm like trying to get a new bag, and when okay. And
Listen, I'm telling you, there's something in this IPA. Remember, Michael
I know,
said it
I'm
was-
fucked up.
I feel like I'm like,
I've only had half.
I literally,
Half.
but I like start drinking this. I'm like, dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun.
that's what something's.
I think. Are we nervous? Maybe we're nervous because we haven't been around.
No,
we haven't been on the mic.
No, I'm not nervous. Fucked
Remember
up.
how nervous I used to be so nervous talking on this show.
I know I did too.
Being gay is so hard. It's such a struggle. It's like, girl, who the fuck are you 5
We
years
were in
ago?
a Panera with a homeless person.
Oh, wow. I
how
mean,
we
you want to know the
started.
truth.
That's how we started. That's how
The
we are.
truth is there's some fucking freak, nasty, goddamn
You want
homeless
to know
person.
the truth?
You want to know it? And
Yeah.
they were in a Panera, and then they were doing drugs in the bathroom, and I had to go to the bathroom, and then I'm pee shy, so I couldn't go potty because the goddamn homeless person was in there. And then I was high, so then it just the whole thing was a joke. So, and here we are,
my God.
5.5 years later.
Okay, now we'll get back into this.
Yeah, let's get back into it.
We get to Matt's parents' house and we go inside the kitchen and the trash was full. So I try to take it out and there's no strings on it. So I wrote down, do you
hell.
remember poor person
That's
trash
a sundry.
bags?
That's a sundry.
I said, do you remember
With the
poor
twist-
person trash bags? Yes.
The little.
Yes, the ones I said you don't have a string around the top and just those twist ties in the box.
Listen.
Because I was like, well, how do you do you tie it? She's like, no, you get those twist ties. I was like,
Wow.
twist ties?
You've got to be fucking.
I said twist ties. So you have to get the box out of the cabinet and those little twist tie things.
First of all,
I like that are around bread bags.
Right.
And I'm like, I said, I don't do this. I literally said, I said, I don't do this. Because she was like, what's wrong? Like, why can't you do it? I'm like, I don't do this.
I don't know what this is about.
I didn't know they still sold those. It was, I went back to my childhood. I remember my mom being like, once I was like 8 or 9, she was like, oh, she didn't say, she's like, oh gosh, darn it. I got the wrong trash bags and they were those.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't think they still existed.
Well, they do. And I remember
30 years later,
to me,
who's buying those?
how do you keep it shut? How are they?
And how much cheaper are they? Is it like
That
a dime?
was my thing,
It's like a
too.
dime.
Okay, so you
It's
saved
like
a
quarter
dollar.
cheaper. Yeah, right.
Like probably a dollar.
A dollar.
You need to start going to Costco. You'll save plenty of
No,
dollars.
and that's the thing. You can make other changes to
But I
make it
can't
worth
afford,
it.
like a membership.
Well,
It's sad. It's not something that we really are
But did you have those growing up? Were you that type of house, or were you?
Yes.
You were a twist tie house.
So no.
Oh, okay, good. I was like,
we were
we
were a long bag tie at the top, not the pull string, but a long top.
We had those temporarily, and I was like, I can't, because you grab the one side and you have to like loop the other one.
Yep, the whole thing.
I'm not doing it.
Then somebody's period pad falls out, and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna throw up. Like, god damn. I would never be a good garbage person. A garbage man.
We would be a terrible garbage man.
We should actually start our own garbage company.
I would drive the truck because you've got to deal with the back. I can't.
Like, what's up, motherfuckers?
I'm here for your garbage.
Can you
it's like, yes,
imagine?
bitch.
We start our own fucking garbage. We only pick up gay trash.
It's filled with like lube bottles and condoms.
There's only going to be shit and condoms.
Empty cocaine baggies.
There's things. Thongs.
I would love this.
I know, but wouldn't it be hysterical if that was like our career and we still could make the money that we make and like.
I like the idea of overalls, I'll be honest.
Like,
if I could wear overalls, like sexy ones.
If you could get paid the same and you could have the same lifestyle, but work only 4 hours a day, Monday through Friday, but you had to literally just pick up people's trash and throw it in the back of a truck, would you do it?
Absolutely.
I know, same.
Absolutely.
And I'm not going to lie to you, they make a lot of money. Like plumbers, for example,
you're protected because you have a high risk. Like if you cut yourself with a bag, like if you pick up a knife, like
listen,
it is dangerous. Like,
well, it is. It's very dangerous.
They should be paid well.
Right.
Because it's a health. I mean, just what they do is a health hazard to themselves.
I mean, wouldn't it be great if you didn't have to argue with anybody, you just threw people's trash away and be like, sorry, bitch.
You can't do it wrong. You can't do it wrong.
Can.
Oh, you can.
Well, I would say
if you spill it.
If you can't, spill it. You don't get it right. You don't get all of it. You don't want to pick up the stuff that's just
on the
beside
ground.
it. Yeah,
that's true. Some of them don't do that.
And you'll let it spill, and then you'll still just drive off.
And then the rats come.
I get it, but I also
we have a rat problem in Grandview.
We have a rat problem in this world.
I know.
I feel like what if the rats just took over?
They're everywhere.
What if they kill us all?
No, like they literally own New York City. Like they can never eliminate. They're like, we're gonna do something next year. We're gonna try to make him sterile. It's like nothing has worked.
What? Yeah. Why?
It's 2025, and they don't know what to do about rats.
What are the rats' actual purpose? To keep cats alive?
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what does a rat do
for the ecosystem?
Yeah. Like, how does a rat plug in?
I guess they just. I think they're like
they move the dust around.
They're good prey. Yeah.
Right. They're easy for the other animals to eat.
I mean, I'm sure they like burrow in the earth and help plants by what they eat the seeds and poop them out type of thing. But like,
Christ,
I don't know.
Yeah, but it's like sometimes I wonder.
Infestations because they don't belong here. They're not. They were brought here.
We don't belong here. Well, here.
Wow, that's a deep statement.
Yeah, thank you.
Because we don't.
We were all brought here by something.
Right.
Somewhere.
We don't belong on this continent.
No,
bitch.
this continent specifically.
We're fucked up here.
Yeah, it's bad.
Like we're not home.
Speaking of bad, it's now January 6th has passed on this episode, and I wanted to come back with an old little clip in memorial of our 4 years since this happened.
God bless.
I kissed my grandfather goodbye in that rotunda. I kissed my grandfather goodbye in that rotunda.
I kissed my grandfather goodbye in that rotunda. I kissed my grandfather
This is a thing. Like, just think about that. So there's 11 minutes of this.
I kissed my grandfather goodbye in that rotunda.
So do they show Jenna Bush at the beginning?
Standing on those steps and several inaugurations, not just for family members, but for the first Black president of the United States of America. When I was a teacher in inner city DC, and that meant so much to so many, I kissed my grandfather goodbye in that rotunda. I have felt the majesty of our country in those walls, and nobody can take that from any of us.
You can't make it
so
up.
You really can't.
What a line. Like, what a fucking line.
What a
she wrote that out before, clearly.
Like
she was like, what do I say about this? I kissed my She's like, it's so grandiose. Like, who gives a fuck, bitch?
I was there for the first Black president.
Yeah,
I'm
it's like,
it didn't sound like a speech. It sounded like a speech.
She wrote, that's what I'm saying. Like, these people. Like,
I've sat on those steps for other presidents, not just my family, since my family's so popular.
For a Black man.
For a Black.
It was even Black.
I'm like, okay.
And I'm from Texas.
Jenna.
It's like, girl.
Is that what she said? Did she say she was an inner city teacher in DC?
An inner city
and it meant so much. And I'm like,
you wouldn't believe how many Black children there were around me.
Girl, you're.
It's like, okay, whatever, Jenna. But happy January 6th day to all who celebrate.
Yeah.
You know what?
And actually, when this comes out, who knows what will have happened on this year's January 6th. So we're going to find out. Back to you.
Oh, okay. So I got some stuff.
Yeah, honey, get in line.
I want you to look up on your phone.
Oh God,
Lena Dunham.
Oh yeah, she's chubby.
I need you to look though.
I love her. Well, I used to. Okay.
Have you seen her recent? Like how chubby?
Yeah. Oh God.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's like beyond. Listen, I'm not fat shaming. I'm just saying, in a world of Ozempic, girl, this right here. But it's not even. This is the thing about her, okay? And I loved Girls, okay?
I
and
know,
don't get me wrong,
it's so
it was
fucking good.
monumental. But
I was
like,
glued.
She knew that nobody wanted to see her pussy or tits, and
I love
so
her,
she
and
just
she
did it
did
on
it.
purpose.
That's what I did love her.
So
yes.
it's like almost like another one of
I
those
think it's
statements
a
for her.
fuck
It's like an
you,
art
yeah.
piece. So she's like, yeah, okay, I'll be fat because nobody wants me to be fat, so I'll just keep getting fatter and wear tighter clothes.
I like that.
It's very. I will say it gives me very.
It's fat liberating.
It gives me neurodivergence a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
a
lie.
little
Now that I
bit.
look at her,
You're right.
from a perspective in today's world, when
It's like, oh, she's doing this like
she did the whole show because it was very neuro embracing. If you think about it,
I like that
because she couldn't understand how to make money and she was like stealing from. Like, there was all kinds of
she's
shit.
so cool. She has a new show coming out.
Yeah, and it has
who is that?
somebody's in it that we know.
Right. That's why
Somebody famous, not Nikki Glazer. It was somebody who like wanted them to get. Is it Meg Salter?
Wait, yeah, I think is that right?
I think it is.
Because there's a show with Meg
yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It is. I think it might have just came out on Netflix.
Oh, we have to fucking see it.
Yeah, anyway. So, Lena Dunham. So you just think she's fat. So that's what you want to bring up is that you want to talk about a fat girl on the internet.
I want to see if you knew.
Oh, I knew. And every time I try to like justify it for her, I'm like, she's just living her life. And I'm like, it doesn't. It's like when you're 5'4" and you're like wider than you are tall. It's just not good. It's not good for your
I just had to bring it up because of the 6-pound weight gain you had this week.
Well, that's how I feel. So I went from feeling like skinny Lena Dunham when she wasn't that skinny, but she was skinny enough. Do you know what I mean? Like she felt skinny to this, and I like this is 6 pounds for me. I have body dysmorphia for sure.
I know that's why.
Oh, for sure. I'm like, oh my god,
up.
oh my god. I'm like, I can't even. Yeah. It's really, I've struggled over the holidays. Like, I just want to eat sweets.
Eat sweets are good.
I mean, the weird thing that's happening is I'm like, ever since
I've
semaglutide,
had so many cookies.
I literally eat sweets more than I eat regular food. Like, I would rather have ice cream than regular food.
You do. Yeah, you're
It's
like, I'm not
so
hungry for dinner. And then you're
weird.
like, I want a big bowl of ice cream.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's like, that's all I want to eat is ice cream and chocolate. Yep, that's it. And I'm like, isn't this supposed to like, what's happening? Like,
right, like, how's this working?
so they need to keep up with my doses.
Tell me something, babe.
Okay, I got something. Well,
I got something.
you were doing random Charlie XCX lyrics. I think that was funny for me because you were like, we were out and he's like, I'm at the bar drinking my drink. I'm gonna go do cocaine in the bathroom. And it was like, then he started getting on a roll of like, I'm Charlie XCX.
It lasted.
And it was great. So like, let's put you on the spot.
No, I can't.
Why?
Brain's not working.
You can do. Brain's not working. I'm fucked up. All this IPA got me.
That's good.
Yeah,
I like that.
that's very Charlie. It's like, yeah, Charlie party. Okay. Also, I wrote in here, and this is really kind of freaking me out. Poop is strange. Why can't we not poop?
Oh yeah, we talked about this in
did. This
Chicago.
is-
No, this is a real thing for me. I do not like that we poop. I would say I just don't like it at all. I don't know, and I don't know why anyone would, because some people are like, I just
relieving.
took a great shit. And I'm like, I'm glad. I'm like literally like, I'm glad you feel better, but wouldn't you rather not
Wouldn't it be
feel
nice
like that
if
at
you
all?
didn't have to do?
Wouldn't you rather just not feel it at all? Instead, people are like, yeah, I like shitting because I feel good. I'm like, no, dumb
That's
bitch.
because you feel like shit.
Get
'cause you're
rid of
full.
the feeling. We don't need to shit. I want the food to come out a different way. I don't know how, but vaporized or something.
But then we talked about that. If there wasn't any poop, though, there wouldn't be a hole, and if there wasn't a hole,
then what would we fuck?
what would we fuck?
Would we?
The pussy hole.
Right. Well, if we just had dicks,
I guess maybe that's why we're all
two dicks you wouldn't. Actually, that's
why
perfect.
there's
We'd all be
homosexuality.
sides. We'd all be sides.
And that's exactly why I'm
right.
ready for it. I'm ready for the revolution.
So I'm ready to get rid of the shithole and in the shit to be all sides.
Wouldn't it be so nice though if there was a pill that you
Yeah.
could take and like it just dissolved your food and you stayed skinny and you also didn't shit? If we make that, we'll be quadrillionaires. Wouldn't that be amazing?
we'll be living on Mars.
We could be like big pharma and we'll just sell it for hundreds of thousands.
do you
of
just want to
dollars
stay the
or more.
same forever?
Do you want to just click? Would you take a pill?
I would take a pill.
Would you take a pill from a visa?
I would take literally any pill right now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So is it? Yes.
Yeah.
I want to stay on topic. Poop.
Yeah. What
so I
about
don't
poop?
like it because of there's certain days that poops are great. It's like, cool, ready to go.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. Some days you wish you were home when you took that poop and not at work because things got a little je ne sais quoi.
Little need of water.
Right.
Little need of a bidet.
Yeah. So I almost think that should be the next step, though, maybe,
If
is
toilets?
like bidets. Everybody has a bidet.
Hello, Japan. Literally.
Hello, Japan.
Do you know what I
Konnichiwa.
mean? Hello, Japan. They all have that.
Konnichiwa, Japan.
Every toilet.
It's like,
Built in.
also, you're not like scraping your asshole with paper. Toilet paper, but it's paper, bitch.
It's fucking paper.
It's still fucking
You're
paper.
rubbing
A tree.
a tree on a hole for no reason.
Oh, fuck.
We all know
A dry
water's cleaner.
tree.
A dry. That's why it's like it gets stuck and
Oh, it's
crumbles.
terrible.
That's how you get dingleberries.
But-
like
Butt crumbles.
yeah, butt crumbles.
What is-
Booty crumbles.
Me and Ashley Aaron used to laugh so hard because we don't want butt crumbles, so we have certain toilet paper that we can buy. Like Angel Soft is
is
yes,
it?
Charmin's a no.
Oh, Charmin's a no,
It
which is
depends on
weird.
the Charmin.
Because Charmin's like, oh, of course, that's their commercial.
Yeah, but it's not true. And it's like you're almost like wiping with Bounty when it comes to that. Do you know what I mean? It's like Bounty versus like dollar store.
I hate when it hurts. When you
Oh my God. And you're like, I still have to wipe though.
It's
There's
like,
no way
ow,
it's done. There's no way it's done.
Yeah.
It's not done.
This is by pooping.
It's terrible.
Sucks.
It's fucking terrible.
Pooping should be
We're voting it
eliminated.
out.
We're voting.
We're gonna have everybody's holes sewed
My
up.
New Year's resolution in 2025 is no pooping.
I mean, honestly, I'm thankful that I have a hole to poop out of, and I'm not saying that like
You do like having a hole,
but like
as we learned in Mexico.
Oh my God.
Wow. Speaking of
Every once in a while, you do like having a hole.
every once in a while, it's very rare. But when it happens, I'm like, Paul, not my boss. That's an inside joke.
That's it. Yeah.
Not the same Paul.
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
something
Go ahead,
I
bring
wanna
it.
ask you.
Oh no, this is the thing that you're really good at that I need to start getting good at is I need you to be like caught up on something. I need to write it down as a question to ask you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But this is not really going to be a question because I just have
So
to
you
talk.
just said it was a question. Okay. It's not really it's a question, but it's not.
That's why I was like, thank you for the compliment, but it's misdirected. So I had recently gotten out to dinner with a friend's.
I just had like a flashback to going out to dinner. Okay.
Yeah.
No, like okay.
I know.
I have a whole other subject.
Okay. So we're sitting at dinner at this sushi restaurant and it's a little bit loud, but there's like music playing above us and you can hear it's kind of like R&B style, like
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Yes, actually that did come on. And we're just eating. Okay, it's fine. Then the person that I came with was like, "Hey, someone's singing." I was like, "No, bitch, that's the music." And I look up, like the speaker is right above us. And I see we were like quiet for a little while longer. And then the person that I'm with is like, "No, like someone's singing in here." I was like, "No, that's
It's the
definitely in
speaker.
the speaker." And other people were also looking up and like hearing the speaker too. So I was like, okay, everyone hears this. Okay. No. Like he's singing over there. There was a fucking person, a server, singing in the middle of the restaurant while everyone's eating sushi, singing a like happy birthday song, like happy birthday,
You got good-
like dramatic
good accent,
motherfucking,
too.
yeah. And I was like, what the fuck? I started laughing
Wait,
out loud.
so-
I was cackling.
so
cackling.
you were
so
set-
then they saw me cackling. They looked
So
over at
close.
me cackling.
And you, sir.
And I was like,
Oh my
Yeah.
God. So you thought it was
everyone.
But was it-
And then the table next to it was like, we thought it was in the speaker too.
that is so funny.
We were all
because I
like-
was waiting. I was like not sure where this was going. I was like, is he the idiot or you the idiot or is it like
Right.
one of those stories? What is it? And
Right.
well,
Like, you're welcome. But like this guy then like comes over and he's like the manager, I think. He was a nice guy.
God,
and I
this
told him
seems like
that.
a lot to me.
I told him, yeah, and he's like, oh well, thank you so much. And I was like, no, like I was laughing because I couldn't believe it. Like this is so weird.
You sound like a speaker.
Yeah, I was like, you sound like a speaker, and I felt so out of place.
Also, you're like staring at the ceiling.
I was
There's
like,
a speaker.
But all these other people
like,
were like,
oh wow,
Yeah.
wow,
right.
literally.
So that was a fucked up night out. But then also at that restaurant, another story from there.
I just thought of my.
I had to tell you this. So listen.
No, it's fine. But let me just write this one down.
Okay. Okay. So also,
Okay.
this cunt.
We're back.
Okay, we're back. So at this restaurant, we get taken to our table and get sat down. So we're seated, and then we're like waiting. We're like, wow, it's been like 5 minutes, it's been like 7 minutes. Like, are we gonna get water, silverware? Like, what's happening? And then up comes this very young-looking Asian girl. I would say possibly 12. Like, but like, I'm sure technically legal age to work. And behind her is like another Asian man because it's a sushi restaurant.
Yeah, clearly we're in some Asian place.
Yes. And I'm sitting there looking at her. And she looks at me and then she looks at the person I'm with. And then she looks back at me and I was just fucking looking at her. Yeah. And she's like, hello, my name is Bethany. Welcome to this restaurant. I'm here to take your order. And then she looked over at her guy and he was like, nodded his head. He was like, then she was training. So she was a
dad-daughter situation?
No, she was a training server. And this guy behind her is her trainer.
So 12 is illegal in Ohio. So so we're thinking like 18?
Yeah, it had to be. But
or
like
16.
very young looking, like tiny little twink. And
like
if Asian
like
girls
an Asian
were
twink.
an Asian twink. A fucking Asian twink.
Oh, she was so nervous.
She, like,
what if you were the first table she's ever gone up to?
But like her eyes didn't give nervous, but I knew she was. Like,
she
just looked
speaking
like
for 20 minutes,
right?
Like,
so then she's like hands us menus, so we didn't even have menus, and she was like hands them to us. She's like, "Okay, so I'll give you a few minutes." And then he's like, "Okay," and he nodded his head. They leave.
There's nothing worse.
So then they come back over like a few minutes later, and she's just like, "Okay, did you want to start with water?" We were like, yeah, we'll have some water and we want to get some drinks. She's like, okay. She looked at the guy and he's like, and so I can write that down for you. And she's like, okay, so I will take that order then. And I was like, don't worry, it's just writing it down.
You said that? I'm screaming.
Because I was like, this is insane. Like,
and then
why is she so nervous? I was trying to be nice. I was like, don't worry, it's just, you just write it down and then that's it.
Meanwhile, she doesn't speak English.
She doesn't even speak English, so it's like,
so it's a double trouble. I'm nervous.
She's
and
probably
I can't
like,
speak English.
what is this man saying to me?
You're like, it's fine, just write it down, girl. And she's like, I can't speak English. Right. I don't speak English. I can't read or write.
Like,
but
and so,
listen, there's nothing worse than watching somebody getting trained.
Right? I hate watching people getting trained.
I let a bitch do my fucking needle who was being trained, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
I was really taking on for the team because Michael was a student at one time. So I was like,
that's true. You're right.
The bitch poked me and no blood came out. And I was like,
oh, fuck, stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
So sometimes you have to volunteer and like, it's
I know. I've allowed
service.
trainees to perform things on me.
There's nothing worse than like a trainee waitress where you kind of want to be like, just chill the fuck out.
No, because it's like,
fine.
it's not serious. Like, it's not serious. I'm going to tell you a name of what I want, and then you write the name, and then you bring it.
Don't worry. Like, we got you.
Yeah.
I always want to say that, but then it's like even more
do you
awkward.
think I'm going to be mad if something's wrong? No. If you fix it, I'll be fine.
You know what's crazy, though, is there's probably people who are mad and who are psychotic. And they've already been treated like shit.
Right. Like, their idea of, like, service is just insane.
Service isn't.
They're paying like $15 for an entree and they want everything perfect. Bitch, you need fine dining if you want that. You can't afford $3.50 a plate. It's not happening.
Wait till we talk about fine dining, though.
So that's.
I want to do my sundry, but I might have to do it now that we're into it.
Do it now.
So we went to Lindy's for our anniversary.
And I told you it was very good.
It's very good. My question and my comment and my
here we go
thought process is, first of all, there's a back room area, and it's. I'm starting to do my.
And it's your narcolepsy gets scammed.
Shit. So there's a little shit. So you go back in this like 1980s back room that has like fucking mirrors everywhere.
I know, it's
like,
so old. Yeah, that
I'm like,
area.
okay, great. Let's go sit down. So we sit down. Now, mind you, this is 2 days before Christmas, so it's a Monday, but like it's gonna be busy. Like if you are in the restaurant industry, you gotta imagine like after So it's
in the holiday season.
Yes.
In the holiday season, every day's busy.
Every day's
Everyone's
busy.
like, let's go out, let's meet up, let's remember Merry Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. So we're sitting there, and we're sitting there, and we're sitting there, and we're sitting there, and finally we get, oh, I'll get you some waters. I'll be right there. Okay. sitting there,
Oh my
sitting
God.
there, sitting there.
No.
Comes back around and says, "Oh, waters." Sitting there, sitting
No.
there. Meanwhile, my edible's kicking in, so I need a water because I'm starting to get like
my
parched and like
God.
freaked out. So then we order drinks from the bar. Okay?
From the bar.
Like we know from our seats. We ordered like alcoholic drinks.
Okay.
You get a drink, yeah.
You got up to go to the bar.
Sitting there. French onion soup comes out first.
No.
Sitting there.
No.
Yes.
No. That's not right. They should not. This is awful. For what you pay. No, Lindy's is not like that normally.
Well,
that's really bad.
It was to the point where I was like,
oh, that's
this
fucked.
is good.
No, it's not good.
It's not worth the money we paid.
No,
it's
and
really good.
If I don't
food.
have my drink, but like before
come
food,
on.
no.
The bars, and then so sorry, the bar's behind tonight. I'm
well,
like,
then pace my food out later
Well, and also-
bring me some extra bread.
but also at least make sure I have water.
Right.
But also hire people. It's the holidays. Everybody's looking for side jobs.
yeah.
Like get some people in the bar to pour some drinks. But
And I'm sure they pay better at Lindy's than other places. Yeah.
it's ridiculous. And then this is the other part that then it's funny.
That's insane.
Then you see all these little bus boys and shit
what are
just
they
standing
doing?
around.
Right, what-
And
I'm like, what are they
I
doing?
need water.
What are you
I need
doing?
you to go
Right, like-
start carrying shit, bitch. Like
It's-
I'm done.
it's weird.
So yeah. So like I just think in general
It's over-
eating and
yeah.
eating out is so fucking awkward now.
It is.
Let me tell you about our special today. We have the chicken cordon bleu with side of green beans and some mashed potatoes.
You know what you need? We need Japan because like you can just walk in, press a machine, you get a little ticket, turn it in. You don't talk to anyone. You don't even talk. You don't give anyone
I'm
your
hoping
order.
America starts
You
turning that
walk
way.
in.
Don't
like
talk to
they
me.
have ramen shops. You walk in, sit down in a booth, one person booth. And then they have a screen and they lift it to put your ramen through when you are done.
Yeah, like, don't
And then
talk to me,
no one
don't look
talks
at me,
to you.
not same
They don't talk at all.
airspace.
If you want more rice or more noodles, you push a button.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Like a little
Yep.
rice bowl scoop or like a almost like a vending machine for rice.
Love rice. Yeah, I love rice.
my.
I'm loving
Well,
rice more recently. By
Well,
the way,
it's rice that's cooked well.
and that's
Like sticky-ish, but like not too sticky, not dry, not hard.
I was just gonna say that
'Cause
because
there are some
that's what I
bad,
did yesterday.
rice.
I went, or 2 days ago, I went to the Sushi 10 where like Akihana is, all that, the Japan marketplace, Japan land. And I got this inari sushi, which is just
Yeah.
literally tofu skin stuffed with rice, but their rice is so good.
Right.
It's mostly rice.
Right.
So I was just eating. I'm like, what am I eating? I'm
Like, why
literally
is this
eating
so
plain
good?
rice with like
No butter.
a wrap, no
Yeah.
butter, nothing.
It's so good.
And it's just like, it's the rice that
They
they,
know how to make
use,
'em.
how they cook it.
They
Yeah.
know how to make it.
It's the quality of the rice.
It's quality, it's quantity, it's everything about it is like melts in your mouth, not in your hand.
Oh my. Oh.
Fuck me. Fuck me with some rice. Fuck me up. We
No.
had a question about terry cloth. I don't even think we got the answer though.
We did not.
Call us and let us know what terry cloth is. We don't really care.
You know how I went out on New Year's Eve
Oh no.
and I was a bad boy. I was out quite late,
Yeah, that's what
5
I heard.
a.m. Quite late.
This definitely is a.
Whoa,
Yeah.
girl, fuck.
Even I felt.
And
I'm not actually a fan.
No, I wasn't. When I was on
When
the way
you're there,
home,
it's
when I was
fine, but
right,
then-
when I was on the way home, I was like, "Oh, I'm getting a little nervous
damn it.
about how late it is." You know, you get that feeling like
I'm
the
fucked.
uh-oh feeling.
The uh-oh feeling, and I'm fucked. And
like,
if I don't-
I will wake up tomorrow and be tired no matter what.
Right.
I will
'Cause
wake
even I
up
sleep
tomorrow
till 2.
and I did, and I was still.
And it's terrible, 'cause then
I
you're like-
slept till 2, but I was so tired by like 8 p.m. that day. I was
Yep.
like, something's wrong.
Something's not right.
It's just because I was fucking tired, right?
Right.
So we went out to the bar, and at that point, we had our New Year's toast, and the party started at 8. I went with Jimmy. So Jimmy took me to this fun party, and the house was beautiful, and they had actually great liquor. I brought Veuve Clicquot. Like, I brought good
even know what that is,
champagne.
but okay.
It's champagne, and it's good.
Good.
It's solid. So
Good.
it's not the stuff that I was going to share with everyone. You know what I mean? I just brought
Back to
2
the-
bottles, so I was like, "This is for my friends," and it was, and we allotted
Sure,
it appropriately.
sure.
And I didn't know anyone there, by the way. That was
But that's
another
good to
funny
bring.
detail.
But that's the thing. You got to bring the heat. So you got to bring the good bottle.
right, because I didn't know anyone.
Oh my god! Like,
yeah,
you
I
don't
didn't
wanna
know
come in
anyone.
there with fucking.
I brought nice things.
Yeah, you don't want to go with Andre.
Yeah.
Like, got the champ. It's like,
Exactly. When you're a guest in someone's
especially
home,
when you're a gay too.
In the
Like,
holidays?
if you're bringing, like, listen, we know what kind of brunch bitch you are.
Actually, most of them didn't know what it was.
I'm sure. I didn't know what it
So,
was.
and
So that's good though, because then it's a story. It's a no.
Okay,
no.
you're right. But some
I
of them
get what
knew.
you're
A couple
saying.
of them knew.
A
There was
lot of them
couple.
probably know Andre.
There were
a lot of
couple.
them have probably talked to Andre before.
Sucked off Andre in the bathroom.
Like, these are the kind of brunch gays we're talking about. I don't want to be represented by Andre. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
But I'd rather be. I'd be like,
I would be. You know what? I would be represented by, and I'm fine with Purple Label Costco brand.
Oh,
Prosecco.
I love Kirkland, bitch.
That Purple Label. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep, it's so
my
good.
family had that on Christmas Day, and we went through 8 bottles.
Have you never had it?
8 bottles. I think I have like remotely.
We always get it here.
Yeah, it's like
we love it.
Why is it that good?
It is because
It's bizarre. I literally was like, this is
well, you know, when they
perfectly
sell,
fine Prosecco.
So in other stores in other states, they sell liquor at Costco's.
Oh, I didn't know they did. Oh, liquor too?
Yeah, so like in Georgia, they sell liquor in the stores.
What?
So, but their liquor is Kirkland, but really it's Grey Goose. Yeah.
What?
It's a known thing in the industry.
That's
like that
fucking
Grey Goose,
crazy.
Like if they
have
make
excess
extra or something.
Yeah, they're not going to throw it away.
no.
They're going to sell it to someone for cheaper.
And so Kirkland is like part of the. Yep.
That's fucking.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
We've got to go.
Right, but it's like in a different. Yeah, so people used to go
Indiana.
to.
I wonder.
No, so people used to go to like stock up.
Northern Kentucky is an hour
like,
and a half away.
I think the bottle was like. I mean, like.
Oh wait, my dad did do that for like Members Mark was cheaper or Maker's Mark. Members Mark.
I like Maker's Mark lately.
Members Mark is Sam's Club's brand.
I want some member. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about dick.
Let's
nicknames.
talk about because I was with a friend recently. I said the word cock after we left the Wicked, and he was like, "I don't like the word cock. I like dick." I was like, "Okay, well,
Johnson.
Well, if that's what you like."
I mean, think about all the names of dicks. They're like Willie.
I do kind of like dick.
I kind of like cock.
I think that's because we're getting older. Because I'm turning towards cock too. No, I am. I'm like, I want that fucking cock.
I'm screaming.
I want that fucking cock. Like, I want a cock. I don't want your dick. But I think it's because we're getting older. I think cock is an older term, and dick is a younger. Dick is younger.
I think you're right.
Because when we were teenagers, we're like,
I want to
that's
see your
dick. Yeah.
And now we're like, give me that cock.
Fucking cock. Cock is a mature dick.
I think
cock is a mature dick. And that's my revelation. That's my revelation for the night.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I am fucking dead.
But because I'm turning towards cock, I think I said it that night, and he was like, I like dick. And I'm like, how old are you? I was like,
that's how you know if they're under 30.
He's like 28 or so. I was like, yep.
They're like, we call it penis. It's
right.
First of all,
penis is when you're like a middle school, because that's what you're like, it's called a penis, you know? Because your parents don't say it's your
my
dick.
wiener.
It's like your parents call it, like, if anything, they're like, that's a penis.
Oh,
Boys have penis.
God,
you know? But then you get to then you want to sexualize it when you're like a teenager and you're like, this is my dick.
fucking dick.
It's my fucking dick, babe.
You want my fucking dick?
Yeah.
You don't say
and
cock
then
when you're
as
young.
you get older and you're more mature,
want
you're
my
like,
cock?
you want my cock?
Why don't you come sit on this fucking fat cock?
It's hotter.
It's hot.
Because we're older.
It is.
So
we're like,
this is like,
this is it. This is the circle of life.
Reality.
It's the circle of goddamn life. We are there. You are witnessing, if you've listened to us for 5.5 years, you're actually witnessing like a total shift of us going into a different phase.
Yeah, we're older.
And when you hit 40, it's really going to happen. Because I feel like
can
I'm in
tell.
a different.
No, I can. I
hurts.
already. I'm like.
I realize I'll never feel as good as I did 10 days ago.
Actually, when I have dreams, I've had dreams where I've told people I'm middle aged. So I think I'm already like there.
You hang out with
because I hang out with older. Yeah. So to me, it's like I'm there.
You do hang out with older. Interesting. So does Michael.
Yeah.
Wonder what that's about. We should dig into that.
Wait.
I don't know. Johnson, Willie.
What do you mean I hang out with older? Other than Matt and you.
Wasn't Sabrina older?
Oh, yeah. She's 43.
Right. Like you have a lot of older friends.
Yeah.
Friends that are older
I forgot
than
about
you.
Sabrina too is older. Yeah. I'm trying, but I don't have any other friends.
Right. So
small sample size doesn't mean I hang out with older.
Your average is old.
Right now. What is Michael not a friend?
Oh, the true. He brings
I have younger friends. Most of them are younger. Zach's younger than me.
One is dying.
Right.
You're dying.
Like that's.
You're in your last moment right now, bitch.
Yeah.
Like
This
right
is
now,
it.
I will never be this good again. Right in this
No,
moment.
we're constantly changing. It's
Constantly
gone.
just getting worse.
The next one's gone.
I'm not gonna lie,
Next
I'm getting
one's
better,
gone,
but
gone,
I'm just
gone,
worried about
gone,
like
gone.
my body.
Yep.
Just breaking down.
It is just a fact that every moment we're closer to death.
Right, and you know you don't think
if you
about
have a
that, but then
timeline, you're
as
just like
you get to that 40 mark, you're like, So
I got to take a trip now.
Right now,
That's
I
why
gotta
we're
get my
talking
dick
about
out now.
Ireland,
I gotta,
for example.
We are talking about Ireland. That's a whole.
Is it because of
It's
him?
it's
Yep,
it's
yeah,
fine though.
that's what I thought.
I'm getting there
But also,
because there's already a plane ticket bought
That's okay.
But I'm like, we can transfer it.
You can get a credit, bitch.
Let me just...
And you can credit lasts for a year, and you can go on another trip within the next year.
Right, I know. Honey, let me just... I'm handling
like credit.
So we're going to go to Ireland on a podcast friend trip.
Yes.
And be sluts with a bunch of gingers.
I can't wait. And honestly, it's the perfect flight for a shorter trip, like a week or less.
Except for it's like 7 hours still.
Yeah, from your...
I'm going to be in so much trouble. I need you to upgrade me to Delta One.
Oh, we are going to, yeah.
Oh, you're not. I'm not.
Yeah, we are. It's not that much. You don't understand.
Yeah, I can't afford that.
It's like $400 extra to go to premium economy.
Okay, so go to my Etsy and start buying stuff so I can go fly.
No, I'm telling you, like I looked at flights recently.
I just need to win a bet.
2 days ago, I looked at flights. Yeah, no, it's like the economy was $800. And then, well, actually, no. Ireland was cheaper. This was like for Amsterdam. This was for Amsterdam. I would like to Amsterdam.
Yeah.
For
When
Sabrine.
when are your trips? Because you have Spain.
Yeah.
Then Amsterdam.
Yeah.
Then Ireland.
And then we can do whatever. And then I want to do Puerto Vallarta with I think Matt's mom and aunt because
I didn't know straight people went there.
oh yeah, they do.
Punta Mita.
Unfortunately, there's that whole area we don't go to where all those hotel, from the
Punta
airport
Mita.
when you were out driving on the airport, all those tall towers and the fucking cruise ship dock. Those are all straights. Because my friend went with her straight family. It's weird.
It's not happening.
I know. It's like I'm not going to that area. We have to Zona Romantica or where we stay.
We'll meet you halfway.
Right. Can you meet me halfway? Right at the. Okay, so I have to keep telling this story about New Year's Eve.
Okay.
So we go to the bar after midnight because we do our toast, and then it's like 12:30, and it's like you don't really want to go to bed yet because you just got revved up, you're excited, I know, it is weird. I didn't have anyone to kiss, so I had to kiss the host.
Oh, poor thing.
You know, he was cute anyways. He was really cute. So we go to the bar because we're like, we don't want to go to bed. We get to the bar, and I'm just I had adaptogenic drinks, these drinks called Hi-Yo, which I got from Littleton's Market. They're non-alcoholic drinks that have like papaya extract and these certain ingredients that we're just like, I don't know what they're supposed to relax you.
Yeah, settle.
Without really sedating you, and there's no alcohol. So I had those most of the night and had like 1 or 2 glasses of wine. So I was in a different state. I wasn't drunk. Okay. I wasn't like, oh my God.
Yeah, like Saturday, the weekend.
Not like that. I was just kind of chill. Like I felt very, very relaxed. Chill. So I go to the bar. We're hanging out after like 30 minutes or so. I see my friends Jimmy and his partner Tony are like held up at the bar. I'm like, why aren't they coming over here? So I just like go over there. There are these 2 fucked up looking guys just nonstop chatting them up. And that's when I realized I didn't recognize when people are on Molly.
Oh,
and I had to be told later because like Tony was telling me like this is what they're like when they're on Molly. I was like, because I said, why do they keep talking? I said, why won't they go away?
Why are they shutting the fuck up?
But so in the midst, so that was after the fact I learned they were on Molly. So I didn't know that. Okay, so I'm standing there and I'm like, hey guys, like, did you get drinks? Oh, you got them? Okay. And then I just like looking, and then the guy across from me with eyes like. And like acting like a fucking cracked out fucking hoe.
It's the eyes.
A fucking cracked out hoe is what I would say. Yeah. I was like, I'm done with this.
It's like me at 2 a.m. after being at AWOL and I'm in a full haze. I'm like, hey. But then I fall asleep and they just want to fuck or whatever.
So I'm seeing a cracked out hoe. And you just have to remember, I wasn't mad about them at all.
Never.
I was not mad because I was like,
glad.
I was like, well, they're just kind of weird, but that's fine. And I was relaxed and chill. So I was in that state where I was like, everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
I'm just flowing. And so then he like looks at me and he's like, hey, what's your name? My name's like Ja. I would forget. And I looked at him and I said, we don't have to do this. I said, we don't have to do this.
I love it.
And he was like, do what? What do you mean? I was like, we don't have to go through this. And I said the introductions. And I said, and the odds are neither of us will remember this tomorrow.
Again. We're all That's why I said, never see me again.
Odds are we will not see each other again or talk again. And he was like,
that's so weird when you think about it.
Oh, wow, you fucking asshole. Like, but then he like instantly changed back to the craziness and like they kind of like walked away, but also my friends left with me because I was like, I'm done. That's my new thing is I have decided I don't actually want to meet most people.
No, I don't either.
I don't need to. And I don't need to.
I don't want to just do it for the pleasantries. I want to be like, how are you? Oh my God, it's so nice meeting. I've heard so much about you. It's like, no, I haven't.
Right.
First of all. Second of all, it's
Hi.
just.
That's what I.
Then they
but it's not
stand there-
meeting people because I'm fine meeting people.
Yeah.
But I would. I
Unorganically.
didn't actually want to exchange names
the
or get to know
intro.
him. I was like, just keep talking and I'll throw in something. You
Right,
throw in something.
right.
That's fine. I just don't want to go through the like. Let's pretend we really want to meet each
Right,
other. We
right.
don't.
That
We
was
don't.
Molly.
We don't fucking care.
It's the intro. You don't
And
like the
I
intro.
was also. I'm wondering now if this is the tism.
Is part of tism.
Because I think I was in sensory like
Sure,
overwhelm.
and I know when you are.
I had met. Like
By the way, I know
12
when you are.
Think of this. I was at this party. I walked in. I only knew 2 people.
Right.
I knew
So you were
Tony
probably
and
like-
Jimmy. I walked in first, met the host, and no one else was
You were
there.
disassociated
So I had,
fully, like,
and then all of a sudden, like 8 people walked in at once and were like, "I'm John. I'm Wayne. I'm Tom. I'm." And I was
all
like,
the gay names you can think of.
and I was like, I just met so many new people tonight already that I'm trying to know and remember. So being at the bar talking to someone on Molly, and they're like, "What's your name? Hey, how
well, and you've
are
had a few
you?"
cocktails at that point
and I
too.
said,
So you're just
no,
like,
I had like 2 and they're chill drinks.
well, the chill drinks maybe.
So I
did it.
wasn't drunk
What-
at
was it
all.
the chill drink? Maybe the chill drink.
Yeah, that's
was
what
like,
I mean. I was in a relaxed state.
You're like, look, bitch, I
Yeah.
don't want to hear it.
It was adaptogenic. But yeah, I was just like, we
interesting.
don't have to do that. It's okay.
I actually don't.
And I said, I'm not mad. It's okay.
I think
tried to let him
I'm
know,
not gonna
like,
lie.
it's okay.
I would be so upset if
I
somebody
said
did that.
Yeah, I know.
If somebody said that to me, I feel like I would be like.
But I want it. But then I was gonna
But
say
it
it's the
depends on
autism.
but it also depends on the situation though, because like if I was on drugs, then I would understand it.
okay, yeah, you would.
Does that make
Yes.
sense?
You would be like more understanding.
I'd be like,
You'd
I wouldn't be
slow
like,
down.
fuck you. I'd be like, oh,
it's
sorry.
not about me.
Sorry.
It's not about
Yeah.
me.
Like, sorry. Oh, I'm fucked
I was
up.
like, I'm overwhelmed. I don't need to. We don't need to do this.
Yeah, like, it's-
like,
yeah, for 1
It's okay.
minute.
It's okay. We don't have to meet because it's
fuck
okay.
you.
And then I gotta fuck you. I was like, well,
It's always good to get a fuck you at the beginning because then you know what?
I've been bullied.
Some of those people that have said fuck you to me
Yeah.
have become really good friends. So
That's true.
It's kind of weird.
That's
Sometimes
true.
you got to have that little.
You have to have a moment.
That's how it connects you, though. The anger connects you and blossoms into a force of nature, something that nobody can handle when you're both together.
Amen. Us.
Amen. Yeah,
I like
us.
that. Us.
We went to Steamworks together in Chicago.
That's in the Chicago
It's in
episode.
the Chicago episode. Fuck.
Um.
Okay.
Well,
What else do you got? Anything? Let me see what I got. If I have anything else.
I have.
Why do I sound like I'm getting sick on here?
You are.
Maybe I am. If it's pink, it's clean.
Oh
That's what I wrote on here.
my god!
I hate. Okay, I have something. I have something.
I'm good.
I hate drag all of a sudden. I mean, I love the art of
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
but
Okay,
it's getting
yes.
stale.
It's getting overdone.
Here's the problem.
It's the thing where everyone's a drag queen now.
Mama. There's nothing original. Everybody's clicking their tongue.
Yeah.
Everybody's mama and this and kitty girl
Yeah.
and KK and King King. It's like, girl, listen, I'm girl.
Kiki and King King.
It's like, oh, listen here, mama. Let me tell you, I watched the first episode of this week of RuPaul's Drag Race season 7 fucking teen.
That's the problem too. That's just got to stop.
yeah.
It has to fucking
and
stop.
Katy Perry was the guest judge, and that will tell you exactly where you're at.
Yeah, like we've got the trash
We've got a
celebrities now.
second-rate gay.
Yeah, literally.
But one of the queens.
Listen to her past lyrics. She's homophobic.
Well, and one of the queens is a kitty cat, and Katy Perry knew her. She was like, "How are you? Oh my god." Let me tell you.
The fuck? I'm like, kitty
You
cat.
know what? That's what
Purr.
they call her.
Kitty cat, purr.
Katy Perry, the kitties,
Oh, they call them what?
the kitty cats,
Oh, I didn't know what you were saying. I was
or the
like,
Katy cats,
I was like, is that a type of drag
the
queen?
Katy cats.
The Katy cats.
Yeah, some fucking weird
That's
thing.
so fucking terrible.
So anyway, he's this gay. Let me just paint the picture because I feel like you do need to know what he kind of looks like. He's a little bit chubbier, short, and he's Asian. That's it. Okay, so it's almost like I'm
not what I expected. I'm
It's
going to be
giving.
honest.
It's giving me. I could be in the lightweight sumo category. Not like bad, but I'm just saying. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Japanese people are not fat typically. This isn't that
No,
other.
they're not.
The ones that are like swollen this is what this person is. So Katy cat comes up, says blah blah blah. Well, now it's time for the talent. It's time for the talent, and the drag queen goes up. The Asian drag queen, who's a kitty cat, goes up, and it's terrible. And I'm sitting there going, oh, first of all, like I'm telling you, like So I realized that
I gotta fucking see this.
Yes.
See this.
And the thing is, it was not bad, but my favorite part is so then Untucked comes on and Katy Perry comes in and was like, "You're getting a lot better. Like you're doing really like acting like she knew her progression as a drag queen. You're doing so great." And then what's her name? The drag queen started crying. Was like, performing is like my thing, and for Katie to say that is like so special, and I'm like, this first of all is like they're trying to make
it
drama
so dramatic, and
it's like
that person.
I'm gonna
sucks.
show you it.
That
And it's gonna be like
sucked.
Right. I can't even tell you how fucking terrible it is. And there was good moments, and there was a couple queens that are funny, but like, listen, bitch, you've got to be so fucking off the wall to get my attention.
Get this. That's the thing.
I don't go locally anymore.
Because it's done too much.
I'm not going locally anymore. I'm not doing the fucking same old lip syncs, the same, it's the holiday.
We are so getting canceled for this.
I don't give a fuck. I'm done. I hate drag.
I haven't been in years.
I don't hate drag. Again, I don't hate drag. I hate the that it's gotten so popular that there's nobody who wants to push a boundary.
Yeah.
It's like we're always just like doop 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 doop. Like the queens that I knew, I mean, even like Plenty of Smiles, for example, like she's a cookie baker. Like that's fucking brat. That's out there.
Yeah,
that's different.
I like that.
It's using that and keeping on going. These people are just like, I'm gonna lip sing a song that was produced for me because I live in LA and my parents are rich, and I'm gonna lip sing this song, and it's like
we don't need it anymore.
Don't need it.
We don't need it.
So I honestly,
you're done with drag,
and that's not my sundry, but it could be.
That could be your sundry.
It could be my sundry. That's my sundry.
I'll look for a sundry.
Yeah, that's my sundry.
Okay.
Or I actually have a couple.
I do too.
I have another one. I have one.
I have a failed advertising segment. Anthrax, the other white powder.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Was this you on the couch just like imagining?
Yes, I was imagining like marketing things because you know how cocaine is the powder.
Wish you would do it for the
show.
But
I was like walking around in Chicago and I was like, Anthrax, the other white powder. Because you remember pork, the other white meat?
Yeah.
Right. Do you like that?
Yeah. Milk does the body good.
Yeah, these types of commercials.
Little slogans.
I thought of a slogan. So that's one slogan.
Okay. Oh, this is a fun game. We should play this like every week. What's your slogan?
This is another slogan for me. Trimming around the nipples to be polite. Because I did that recently.
Oh.
Because I had an incident in Chicago. I don't know if I shared this. Yeah, there was a moment like that.
You farted?
Oh, no.
You had too much nipple hair.
Uh-huh.
And someone was like...
And when you want your nipples licked or they lick them...
And they don't want to?
No, they did want to. They actually started it. And then but I wanted it after that.
I hate...
Yeah, no, you don't.
No, I don't.
You haven't had it done right.
No, I have.
Well, you have a...
Like, I always think of... Can I just say something?
Yes.
When you're trying to get somebody off, a good move is to like go to the nipple and be like, oh... And then I'm just like, it's just what I think of as
nipples. So you think they're trying to get you off?
No, nipples are just finishing for me. They're my finishing touch. They're my let's come already, bitch. They're my go-to.
Oh, I didn't know you did them for that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. And then I say, your cock is so fucking big. Okay. That always gets it.
Yeah, I like
muscles.
that.
Oh,
that's a good one. Oh,
just
I like that.
Just be very vain, and they'll come. It's real
true.
simple.
It's so true. Oh God, you're so.
All you gotta say to me is like, "We're gonna go to sleep after this. We're gonna go lay down." I'm like, "Oh fuck!"
After this, it's all over.
It's all over. We just lay down. We'll watch Netflix.
Oh,
like,
fucking come for me, baby.
Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Anyways,
Sundries.
where were we?
I don't know. Sorry, I had to
you
say
fucking
it.
Sidetracked me. You fucking
sidetrack.
cunt.
We went to sidetrack.
Anyways, nipple hair got into my partner's mouth, and I was like, then kissing them, and I got hair in my mouth, and I was like, this hair situation's out of control.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, it's a hairball situation.
I hate when hair gets in.
So I do too. It's the worst feeling. So I trimmed immediately. Like that night, I was like, do. And we laughed about it. I was like, oh, sorry. He thought it was hilarious.
I mean, sure. This is like when people get mad that you're shitting on somebody's dick. It's like you put your dick in a poop hole.
You licked a hairy nipple. He knew.
So my question.
He knew he licked a hairy nipple. But the nipple itself isn't hairy. It's weird. It's just that I have hair around.
It just depends. I hate when Michael trims his fucking mustache and he's like, let's make out.
Oh,
it rubs me so hard.
Yeah, it hurts.
So
it hurts.
Fucking bad.
It hurt. Oh, when he does like a sharp trim.
It's very sharp. It's like,
no, he looks like he has a bristle pad. Yeah, he's like a steel
so
pad.
Bad. Put it on my pussy, but stop kissing me.
Oh!
Oh. But anyway.
All right. Well, sundries.
Sundries.
I have a sundry.
Okay, I thought that was your sundry.
Did you just hear a beep?
Yeah, I mean somebody's leaving.
Okay. Well, for my sundry, I have 2 things that I hate.
All right.
I love this game because I always think of things that I hate. I hate a lot of things.
Hate, it does a body good.
There's a recent phrase I've come across that seems to be becoming overused again because it's a recycled one. I hate the phrase horned up.
So do I.
Horned
So
up
do I.
is
So do
just
I.
immediately, it's like, you are trash. You are a piece of shit. OnlyFans advertising, piece of shit trash.
Ew.
You're disgusting. You're not horned up. You're disgusting. Okay. Do you know what I mean?
people-
It's always a
it-
cock
well,
shot and
people
they're like,
brought the-
oh, I'm so horned up today.
Well, and today's
horned
equivalent.
up.
Well, I think it's because it broke off. So
Yeah, what do you think
the
it broke
brick-
off of?
The bricked up,
horned
The
up.
kids were saying bricked up, and then they were like, "Wait, back in the '90s, they said horned up. Let's
I
go
know.
to that."
That's why I'm like, it's
Horned up.
recycled and I don't like it
I
anymore.
don't like it either. It's gross.
Why is it coming back?
It's like dick and cock. We don't like
Dick
the
and
old.
cock. So that's one thing I hate is the term horned up.
Yeah, I don't like it.
The other
me out.
thing that I hate, and this I wrote down because I have to explain
Oh
it.
Jesus Christ!
Cauliflower rice. It's always watery, it's always mush, and it's always semi-fucking cold.
It's never rice.
I went to a restaurant and I didn't realize the dish came with cauliflower rice on the side. And they had some other things in there, so probably some like cilantro, I don't even know, some herb or something.
It's always
and it's like,
cilantro.
yeah. But it was fucking cold. Like it's like everything else on the plate's hot, but cauliflower rice does not stay warm.
Let's
It's a
not call it
vegetable. It's like in
rice.
tiny. It's not rice.
It's not rice. It's chopped up
Rice is
vegetable.
good.
Yeah.
Rice is good. This is the bad part of the cauliflower. I would rather have an actual piece of cauliflower like florets.
It's like zucchini noodles, girl. They're not noodles.
Oh,
It's zucchini
yeah,
strips.
it's just zucchini. It's just zucchini.
Yeah,
it's like,
it's just,
don't lie to me. It's
like-
not a fucking rice.
Oh, I put pasta sauce.
but it's always watery, so the water drips out from below it into like another area.
When I was on paleo, that's what I did, and it
Yeah,
was disgusting.
it's cauliflower
And I was
rice
like, "This
is-
is so good. It's cauliflower fried rice." It's like
Right. You know, you're just getting the flavors because it's just cauliflower
It's
chopped up.
literally
it's
not-
the gross
but
part
it's
of the
not even, like,
it's
it doesn't
the stem.
even-
It's the stem.
yeah, it's like you're
It's
just
not
chewing
good.
on hard, like
Not good.
it's in your teeth.
We got to get rid of it. So that's my sundry. Cauliflower rice out the door. It's an out for 2025.
Oh, out. Oh, we should have done an in and out. An out for 2025 for me.
Yeah. Your final sundry.
My final sundry of 2024.
Yeah. Pressure's on.
I don't know. I'm just tired.
Yeah.
That's my sundry. I'm fucking tired. Not in a way of like I'm giving up, but in a way
That's
of like
your depression. Yeah. I feel
Yeah.
like you are like,
maybe I'm in like a winter depression right now, but I'm just over it. Like I don't want to do anything. I want to just like
yeah, it's like
hang
date
out.
night. You're like staying home. I was like, oh boy.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. Oh, if I can stay home, I do. Like I absolutely love being at home. My sundry is that I hate that people don't like being at home. Like this is what you pay for, bitch. Like what are you working
That's
for?
actually so true.
Like I'm paying all the like we're paying money to live here. So why aren't we living here? We're just going to work and then we're not going to be here. Like then why do we have this? Let's just go ahead and get a 1-bedroom apartment and get rid of the
and
dogs.
that's how I've been feeling.
That's on God.
Recently.
I would move to a studio apartment.
I was like, I would do a nice condo in downtown San Diego, just looking out over the
my
water with all the sailors, and just like
maybe.
1 bedroom's enough because it's always 72
What else
degrees.
do
It's
you
always
need?
warm.
Right, like, what do we do?
Always warm.
that actually no, that is my sundry.
and there's gays there.
No.
What else do we need? We need environment. We need
After-
lifestyle.
Yes.
We need lifestyle walking. I want to be able to go
Yep.
to that restaurant, that little place. Yeah.
This is what I did when I came back from Chicago.
Yeah. It's
I
like,
had a
oh, this is a
fucking
neighborhood where we
fit.
can walk.
I had a fucking fit. I was like, I hate Columbus. I said, this is my sundry.
was so
I'm
fun.
tired of having to explain to people that Columbus is cool.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I just want it to be known, like, oh, God, Columbus, fucking awesome, dude. I love High Street. No, I have to, like, convince people to come here. It's great. You'll love it.
Yeah.
But I'm tired of, like, having, it's great
Right.
and you'll love it, but it's also not a city that's conjoined like other big cities.
I know.
There's a million people here, but like we all
It's
are
a
split
weird
up.
spread.
It's
Yeah,
like
it's a
some
weird
people on the
spread.
south side, which I'm a south side gay now. That's how you know cock, south side, you're old.
We're old. This has been another episode of
thank you.
Not Well.
He's just cutting me off. 614-721-5336.
Thatcher,
Thatcher,
thank
tell
you
us.
for reaching out. Tell us more.
Tell us a story because
about
I
where
think
you have been.
everybody wants to know. And we understand that even if it is like,
If it's private,
You
just
don't
say it in
have
the
to-
voicemail.
yeah.
We won't play it, but we
You
need
don't-
to know.
yeah, but also if you want to like do a censored version or whatever, that's fine. And if you don't want to do it at all, that's fine too. Thanks for joining us. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
New president. Happy new life. Project 2025. Let's go. Amen. Thank you.
You bye. It's happening.